what is a recession really? Like what is a recession? Is it 2 quarters of negative GDP growth? There's a lot of different competing definitions, but the definition that most economists point to is used by this group called the NBER. And I'm going to show you, here's their indicators that they look at. When they want to define what a recession is, they don't look at just one indicator like GDP or just look at the unemployment rate. They look at a slew of indicators on the economy. So look here, I'm showing you a number of different indicators indexed to January of 2019, so pre-pandemic. And you see how they all drop, right, during the shaded area. That's the COVID recession of 2020. You see how all these indicators decline. Well, what are we measuring here? We're measuring the labor market, employment. So there's non-farm payrolls. There's also a separate estimate of total employment in the light blue line from the household survey. So you see 2 measures of the labor market. You saw job losses. So those 2 series decline. You look at other measures that the NBER looks at. So spending. So total personal consumption expenditures, which is just saying total spending by households, or total sales by manufacturing and trade enterprises. So that's another series that we track in terms of sales of businesses. Industrial production is another one. Just how much are our factories and utilities producing? And then finally, real personal income after transfer payments or excluding transfer payments. So excluding what the government gives you in terms of handouts, what is your inflation adjusted personal income? So all these different indicators, the point is not that one is better than the other. It's to look at all of them. And you see in 2020, they all kind of sharply fall. That's pretty clearly a recession. That's an easy call. For the NBER, it's an easy call. But if you look more recently, all but one of these indicators is well above the 2019 level. The only one that's a little bit below is industrial production. And it actually crested back to its pre-pandemic level, but then it came down a bit recently. But if we narrow in on these same indicators, so this is what I'm walking you through when you want to look at, like, are we in a recession or not? When you look at these same indicators and you shrink the window of time to just the past year, and so this vertical line here is January 2022, same indicators. So we're looking at how are these indicators of personal spending, personal income, employment, sales, how are they evolving over time? For the most part, since January 2022, with one exception, they're all higher, right? So this goes back to this kind of scratch your head debate that economists are having, because while a slight majority of us expect a recession, though not me this year, a very few of us, only 5%, think we're currently in a recession. And that's pretty clear because look at this chart. I mean, the economy's doing pretty well. It's maybe doing too well, right? It's maybe too high.